Hi, everybody. Today we are going to read a book called Who We Are. It's all about being the same and also being different because everyone is a little bit alike, but everyone is a little bit different too. There are all different kinds of people in the world, and that's what makes the world so much fun to live in because there are so many different people to meet and play with. Today, we're going to read Who We Are and learn about some of the similarities and differences. So here we go. Who We Are, all about being the same and being different. All around the world, there are people, billions of people, but there is only one of you. And our characters say, "Look, Nellie, there are so many people going to Funland today." And then Nellie tells Gus, "But Gus, there's only one of you going to Funland today and only one of me." All those people. No matter where you go or where you live, no one else is exactly like you, and no one else looks exactly like you, and not even people in your own family, or people who live with you, or eat the foods you eat, or wear the clothes you like to wear, or go to the same playground you like to go to. People can even look a lot alike, but not exactly alike, or not alike at all. Even twins whose faces and bodies look exactly alike may wear different hats or shoes or t-shirts or may have different haircuts. These kinds of things can make them look not exactly alike. And Nellie tells Gus, "I think the two of us look a little bit alike, but not a lot alike." And then Gus says, "I don't think we look alike at all." So these guys look like they're twins. So they look a lot alike, but he's wearing a hat, he's wearing a different shirt. They have different styles even though they look alike. And that's awesome. It's good to be different. Even parts of our bodies that are the same can look different. People have different shaped bodies, different shaped heads, eyes, ears, noses, and mouths, even fingers and toes. Some people are shorter, and some people are taller, and some people are right in between. Some people have small feet, and some people have big feet. Some people have long hair, and some people have short hair. These are some of the things that make us look different from each other. And Nellie says, if we all looked the same, it would be way boring. And then Gus says, if we all looked the same, that would be so confusing. How would we tell anyone apart? That would be sad if we all looked the same. People have different colors and shades of hair. Some people's hair is brown or blonde or red. Some people's hair is black or gray or white. People also have different kinds of hair. Some people's hair is curly or very curly. Some people's hair is wavy or very wavy. And some people's hair is just straight. Some people have lots of hair. Some people have a little bit of hair. Or people have no hair at all. Nellie says, my hair is definitely curly. And so is your hair, Gus. But Mommy's hair is very curly. And Daddy's hair is straight. And we're all in the same family. And Gus says, and baby Jake doesn't have much hair at all. There they are. Look at all the different people with different kinds of hair. I see long hair, short hair, all different kinds of hair. People also have different colors and shades of skin. Some people's skin is darker and some people's skin is lighter. And some people is in between. There are many different names for all the different colors and shades of skin. Names like coffee, cream, pink, black, honey, chocolate, gold, almond, ivory, brown, olive, white, cinnamon, bronze, and peach. Gus says, my skin's the same shade as honey. And Nellie said, my skin's the same color as cinnamon. And baby Jake's is peach. Look at all the different kinds of skin types. It's cool that we all have different color skin. People's eyes have different shapes too. Some people's eyes are oval, some are round, some are narrower, some are wider, some are big, some are small. People's eyes can also be different colors, blue or gray or green or brown or hazel, which is green and brown mixed together. Some people need to wear glasses to help them see better, and some do not. Some people wear glasses to help protect their eyes from the sun, and many wear goggles when they swim to protect their eyes to see better underwater. Nellie says, some of my friends wear glasses and they look really awesome. And Gus says, sunglasses look really cool when it's sunny. I wear sunglasses. I have blue eyes. And my dad has blue eyes. I know some of you have blue eyes. And I also know some of you guys wear goggles in the swimming pool. And that is so cool. It's cool that we all have different colored eyes. Everybody's skin, hair, and eyes contain melanin. The different colors of melanin are red, blonde, brown, black, and mixtures of these colors are what give our skin and hair and eyes their color. If the color of melanin in a person's skin is darker, their skin color will be darker. If the color of melanin in a person's skin is lighter, their skin color will be lighter. Melanin that is darker can help protect our skin from getting too much sun, but too much sun can damage our skin. So no matter what color or shade of your skin is, light or dark, when we go out in the sun, we need to put sunblock and wear a hat so we don't get too much sun on our skin. Gus says, in our family, Daddy's skin is lighter. I think his skin looks like cream. And then Nellie says, I think Mommy's skin is darker. I think her skin looks like coffee. That's cool to learn my hair and eyes are different colors. The melanin in the round part of our eyes is called the iris. And the iris has color in it. The color of melanin in your iris is what gives your iris its color. The color of melanin in a person's iris is lighter, the eye color will be lighter. If the color of melanin in a person's iris is darker, your eyes will be darker. The color of melanin you have in your hair is what gives your hair its color. If the color of melanin in a person's hair is darker, then their hair will be darker. And if the color of melanin in a person's hair is lighter, their hair will be lighter. Gus says, guess what, Nellie? You, I, and Jake all have brown eyes. Guess what else, Gus? My hair is darker than your hair, and our hair is darker than Jake's hair. Look at that. All different kinds of eyes and hair color. I have blonde hair, but both my parents have brown. And that is okay. Many things are passed to us from our birth parents, or our birth grandparents, or even our birth great-grandparents. The shade or color of our skin, or color or shape of our eyes, or how tall we are, or the way we smile, or some of the things that are passed on to us. That's why you have a nose that looks like one of your birth parents' noses, hair that looks like one of your other birth parents' hair, or skin that looks like a mixture of both of them. These things have been passed on to you from your birth grandparents or birth great-grandparents. Some other things that may have been passed on to your family that you live with. These things are the way you laugh, the foods you like to eat, or the games you like to play. Look at that picture. How a person walks, talks, or the clothes a person wears, or the color or the shade of their skin or eyes can't tell what a person is really like. The holidays a person celebrates, or the people in a person's family, or the foods a person eats can't tell you what a person's like either. That person can be a lot like you in some ways, and they can also be a lot different than you in some ways. You may have freckles and another person may not. The person may speak Spanish and you may not. You may use crutches or a wheelchair and the other person may not. Or that person may like to sing and you might like to tell jokes. Or both of you may wear orange sneakers, or have the same backpack, or have brown eyes or curly hair. When you meet another kid for the first time, you may want to play with that person right away, or you may not want to because he's someone you've never met before. You may feel curious or even shy or nervous or surprised, or maybe a bit afraid that you don't know someone yet who looks different from you. If you do play with each other, you might find out that something he or she thinks is scary is something you think is scary, or something that you think is silly is something they also think is silly. And before you know it, you're talking and laughing and having fun with each other. That guy's juggling. Juggling's fun. It can also be silly. You may notice someone else that has a different color shade of skin, or something else about the two of you that is different. You may even end up talking about what's different or the same. But sometimes a person may say something not nice or mean about the color or shade of a person's skin, or the kind of hair or eyes a person has, or the way a person talks about the clothes a person is wearing, or the people in a person's family, or how short or tall someone is, or the kind of food another person eats. Gus says, once someone called me a shrimp and said I was too short to swing from these bars. That made me mad. I like to swing high up and I'm not a shrimp. And Nellie says, sometimes someone said my hair looks silly, and I didn't like that because I like my hair and it is not silly. It's not nice to say mean things to people. We need to say nice things. Everybody has feelings. That's one thing that's the same for all of us. We have happy feelings and sometimes we have sad, mad, or bad feelings. Saying mean things to a person is calling someone a bad name, or laughing or teasing that person can make a person feel very sad or even mad. A person who has been mean may feel sad about what he or she has done, and saying I'm sorry can help the person that they were mean to feel a little better. It can also help a person who is being mean feel better. Treating people the way you want to be treated is the way you should want to be treated, and they can help everybody feel better. In this picture, Gus drops his ice cream, and Nellie says, ha ha, and then Gus starts crying, and then Nellie says, oh Gus, now that you're crying, I feel bad. I'm sorry I laughed at you. And Gus says, you did make me feel really bad. Sorry makes me feel at least a little better. Another thing that's the same about all of us is that everybody was a baby once. But even new babies are not always alike. Some are bigger, some are smaller, some have loud cries, and some have quiet cries. Kids are not always alike either, and grown-ups are not always alike, And some of us are quiet, some of us are noisy, some of us are shorter, some of us are taller, some of us like to eat pizza, some of us like to eat rice and beans, and some of us have one friend, and some of us like to have a lot of friends. I know you guys have a lot of friends, and that is awesome. All of us, families, friends, girls, boys, men and women, babies, kids, and grown-ups, are all alike, in different and in lots of ways. And everyone we know, even the people we don't know, and even the people all around the world, are different and a lot like us in a lot of ways. So it's wonderful that all of us are more the same than we are different. What's so amazing is that no matter who we are, or how you look, or where you live, there is still only one of you. And then Nellie says, Gus says, it's true, Nellie, you are you and I am me. And Nellie says, yes, Gus, I am me and you are you. And that's who we are. They're leaving Funland for the day. Thank you guys for reading this book with me. That was a really good book. My question for you today is, what's one way that you are different than people, and what's one way that you are the same? I'm the same as some people because I have blonde hair, and there are a lot of people that have blonde hair. And I'm different because I teach all of you guys at Saline High School, and we get to have fun every single day. And that makes me different than everyone else in the world, and that makes me so, so happy. I hope that all of you have a great day, and I hope that all of you enjoyed this book. Have a great day, guys.